Because American women are quite honestly taking the piss when it comes to dating. What they're doing is they're using online dating as free lunch, free dinner.
What up, this is the Solo Traveler ORD. Thanks again for checking out another one of my videos. Of course, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Hit that bell while you're right here. So with this video review, I'm actually going to go over how men are waking up. What are causing men to wake up in the West to start looking for women overseas in other countries? And I have several videos here depicting the fact that, basically explaining what men are upset about and what men don't like. What is the issue with this society with westernized culture? So let's go ahead and do a deep dive into these videos and see what's up. So it says, bro summed up the dating scene in 27 seconds.
When the last time you seen a tall man with a tall ass woman? Tall men ain't even attracted to tall women. They like short women. So then they take all the short women, then they leave all the tall women out here. Now it's just a bunch of short dudes trying to talk to tall women, and tall women don't like short men, but short men love tall women. The tall women looking for the tall dudes, but the tall dudes done stole all the short women, so the short dudes can't have no short women. It's crazy. It's stupid.
Yeah, he ain't like it. I noticed that back when I was dating in the West. It just did not make any sense why there was like all these preferences, especially short women. I was like, wait a minute. You know, why is it that short women will only date men that is way taller than them, but won't even date men who are like at least like a few inches taller than them or anything of that nature? Like, it just doesn't make any sense. Like, they just gotta have someone who's 6 foot. She could be 5'2", 5'1", but want someone who's 6 foot tall. It's crazy. But of course, you know, as you go to another country, if you're a short king, all that stuff doesn't matter. Here we go. We got a girl. We got another person who's a passport bro hater. So she has a lot to say.
I made a video dunking on passport bros, and then like an alpha bro found it and made a video on it, and all of a sudden I started getting some nasty comments. I'm too nervous to watch the original video. I just don't need that negativity. But some of these comments,
she don't need the negativity, but she put that out there in the world. Come on now.
Guys, I already have a daughter. She's 16. I pay child support 2 more years and I'm free. I already fell in the trap. I feel sorry for what she's going to go through. It's only going to get worse. It's girls like you that make me want to not walk, but run away from girls like you. I think I'll become a passport bro, LOL. At least they know how to take care of the guy. I'm 42. My wife is 29. Life is good. OMG, hit dogs will howl. Ma'am, you are the exact reason we left. I make $200K a year, mid-30s, decent shape, never had a problem getting laid in the West. Why did we leave? Because the American dream is dead.
How dare you?
And false accusations destroyed normal interactions.
Yep.
Okay, so if you are normally ending up in that situation, I guarantee there is something wrong with the way you're interacting with women.
Oh no, she needs to kill that. You know what? Let me let this end, and I'm gonna give my response.
Cupcake, there is nothing you can do. You just can't compete.
Yeah, you just can't compete. Number one, the fact is that she's gonna dismiss the fact that he said the Me Too movement, the Me Too, and all the other stuff that's been going on, especially with the feminism. That is a problem for men, for regular men, because you see how these accusations will come up 20 years later and will put a man in a bad situation. He could be a regular guy right now. Next thing you know, the next 5 years, he could be a millionaire, a billionaire. And then 20 years down the line, some woman can come up with false accusation and he can lose all his money because of that. You know, and a lot of times is you get crucified in the media without even going to court. So there's just too many risks that's involved in this dating relationship here in the West. So that's why it's very important, imperative for brothers to look at their options to see what else is out there instead of being stuck dealing with what is here.
American men are really moving away from American women because American women are quite honestly taking the piss when it comes to dating. What they're doing is they're using online dating as free lunch, free dinner, and they have some serious men on the go at the same time. American women have got this culture going on of independence. So yeah, I can have 10 men on the go. Who cares? Because they're doing it to me. And actually, you'll find that American men are more loyal than American women. So American men are going across borders and searching for European women because honestly I think their morals are better, especially Eastern European girls. They have really good morals. They will stick to one guy, and the guy can get away with a lot as well, as long as they're provided for and looked after.
Yeah, that's the truth right there. I mean, why? That's what I tell you about this. Why? Why are you going to stay here and be stuck with this? If you have the means, make it happen. Go find something better. I can understand if you don't have the money, you can't make it happen. I mean, you're going to be stuck here. It is what it is. But if you're a brother who has the opportunity, has the means to make it happen, go seek out your options, make it happen. So in this video, I'm not trying to be political, but there is a lot of detailed information that is actually in here to why a lot of men are leaving the United States, because they're looking for more traditional values. They're not looking for women that are very liberal. A lot of the stuff that's going on. So this is why you're seeing men going to East Europe or even Latin America, Asia, trying to find more of a traditional type of woman. And basically, these are the facts. Check it out.
One of the craziest parts of exit polling from this election is showing that young men under 30 majority voted for Trump. But get this, young women under 30 shifted 11 points away from the Democrat Party, from Joe Biden to Kamala Harris, voting instead for Donald Trump. 11 points in one election. And since the mainstream media is exceptionally confused as to how this possibly could have happened, blaming it on all those uneducated women.
White women who voted about 52%, right, for Donald Trump. Uneducated white women, is my understanding.
Speaking as a woman working on her second master's degree right now, let's unpack that a little bit, shall we? Because it's incredibly obvious to me how such a massive swing could happen in just one election cycle. When you compare and contrast the ideal reality for American women being propagated by the left and the ideal reality for American women being shared by the right. On the left, you are asking women to applaud and champion feminism when feminism means men taking over women's athletic championships, sorority houses, beauty pageants, and Woman of the Year awards. You are telling women it's more empowering to have a voluntary hysterectomy or to get your tubes tied than to possibly fall pregnant, where you will literally die in a Trump America. On the left, you are helping young women of any age in childhood to escape womanhood entirely by pushing for child gender transition and handing out free testosterone at places like Planned Parenthood. On the left, you're telling women that the most empowering things they can do for themselves, shared by the largest women's podcasts on the face of the planet, are to cheat on their boyfriends. Certainly, you should never plan on getting married because that's the ultimate way to smash the patriarchy. So be lonely and miserable forever and never, ever, ever, ever have kids. Ever. Compare that with the message of empowerment.
So just off of that alone, that is scaring a lot of men away to get their passports and to leave. I mean, we see it in society. A lot of men started seeing this beforehand, and this is why they started. This is why that whole movement started to gaining steam for men to start looking for women elsewhere, because these are the factors. This is just so twisted and crazy what is going on that a lot of men, they don't know, who's who, what is what woman believes in these ideology or not. So basically, to ensure that he gets the right one that he's looking for, why search here where the water is tainted, where he can go somewhere else where the water isn't as tainted as what it is here?
The American right is sharing with women today, despite what the media may have told you. You can be an entrepreneur or a stay-at-home mom or both, because they're not mutually exclusive. You should be rooted in a beautiful foundation of faith for your family that gives you something to be hopeful for. You should eat real food instead of processed crap and take care of yourself to be truly body positive by working out instead of allowing yourself to become 450 pounds. It's a beautiful thing to pledge your life in service to another person as he does for you, and embrace a covenant marriage for the rest of your life instead of waiting around for a text from some guy you just matched with on a dating app. You should want to have babies because having children is a beautiful, life-giving, purposeful experience unmatched by anything else on earth. And men shouldn't be taking over your sports, your dorm rooms, your sorority houses, your award ceremonies, your bathrooms, or anything in between. So I'm no scientist, except I quite literally am by education. Tell me, from your perspective, which one of these blueprints is actually more empowering for women? And please, I beg of you, leftist media, keep peddling this message, because women everywhere are waking up to what is truly a better future for that thing that you seem to still not know the definition of.
Yo, she spoke a lot of truth. So everything that's on the right that she stated is what men are looking for overseas. So that's what it is. And the problem is that, like I said before, you know, it is hard to find this type of woman in the West. I mean, it's just that you just don't know what you're going to get into while you're looking over here in the West, because there's so many factors. Although you might be able to find her traditional, but we also have to deal with culture, how that may influence her, that if you get married, well, you got the court system you have to be bothered with. So it's just kind of like, why take that risk here if you're not sure if it's gonna work out or not? Because most marriages basically has what, 50-60% divorce rate now in the West. So it's like, why take that chance? So let's move on. Here goes some eye candy for y'all. Well, the Solo Traveler ORD, thanks again for checking out this video. Of course, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, hit that bell, and I'm out.